Previously on Formuoli's Drag Race, we're throwing a Disney ball. M.A. des Hommes.
I feel like you did really good looks, but not great looks for this challenge.
Mistake.
The twins, I said.
I didn't see any similarity.
Sophie.
I loved all three of your looks.
Brianna.
I loved your first look.
Congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge. M.A. des Hommes. Chantez Juste. Mistake. Sachet away.
I don't believe her.
Yeah, somehow I don't think that's true, actually.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta live your fantasy, and your fantasy is not correct.
I don't know if Mistake was really robbed last episode when they went home because they were the worst in the challenge, but go off. If Mistake wants to live in that fantasy, Mistake can do that. In Mistake's French Vanilla Fantasy, she was robbed, and that's okay.
Exactly.
So who's supposed to erase it? Brayden?
Oh, yeah.
And I'll stand in this corner.
You took up the whole couch.
Wait,
Oh, I can't move over.
I'm just on this stool.
Okay.
This is a disaster. I'll stand.
Congratulations on your challenge win, girl. How does it feel?
It feels right, I'm not surprised.
Are you not surprised? Because a little birdie told me outside when we were untucking that you thought I was gonna win. So sounds
Yeah,
like it's
I also thought you were going to win. No shade to Brianna, but
I just feel I don't like to feel underestimated, and now this is proof to y'all guys that I actually am competition, so just gotta watch your backs.
I mean, I don't know about overestimated, maybe estimated.
The sweet one's bringing some shade today.
I'm a nice person, but we're making a reality TV show and there's gotta be a villain.
I feel like this is the most I've heard you talk.
I talked a lot in the untucked, to be fair.
That's fair.
No one's ever gonna see it, but I did talk.
You did talk. We heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it.
I heard a little squeak.
I didn't really mean to start a fight with Brianna, but I'll take the airtime.
So how did it feel lip syncing for your life? Do you feel like you deserve to be in the bottom two? Because I do.
Yeah, I think the bottom two choice was fair. I think that I would have been mad if Mistake wore what she wore and then I went home.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Drag her. Kill her. Murder her. Throw her in the back seat.
All I gotta say is for someone that talks so much shit about, being top and that we're not even competition to her, she really didn't deliver anything.
Well, I never said you weren't competition. I just said that I was excited to compete, But don't count me out yet because I am still here and I do plan on winning a challenge.
Right, before you get sent home.
Yeah, sure.
Well, you got one episode. Make it count.
I mean, well, there's 2 challenges left, right?
I mean, unless if you go home today.
Well, I don't plan on it, so move that energy right along.
I'm just gonna let the girls take each other out.
I'm just saying, you probably didn't plan on being ballin' 2 last time either, but it is what it is.
I mean, I could have gone out there in very basic recreations of Disney character looks, but I did want to do something creative and make my original story.
It was very creative. It was. It's just, oh, why did I get up? Am I that aggressive?
Oh my god, you're gonna hit her! Girl, sit down! Girl, get back down! If I have to stand between you two, I will.
I hate the makeup brushes because I know how to make a sieve.
At the end of the day, we're all sisters. Don't kill each other, please.
Yeah, this is RuPaul's best friend race.
Alright, I guess we could play nice, at least until Snatch Game.
If we have any season 4 rigamaroo happening, I swear to God, I'll kill all of you. The girls were just going at it, weren't they? Like, it is the 2nd episode, and I know we have an acceleration because there aren't as many episodes, but I thought I was gonna have to, like, break up a cat fight in there.
Just go back to Party City where you belong.
They're worrying about each other. I'm not worried about them, so they can fight. I don't need to be into that.
I'm so nervous. I don't know what this main challenge is about to be. The only thing that makes me nervous is if I don't win whatever this challenge is. So far we got 1 lip sync assassin.
Is assassin the right word?
For winning 1 lip sync.
I do just kind of run around and do a few reactions.
Hello, hello, hello! Hello, my top 3 queens. This week, you'll be scavenging your own individual islands to find weapons to kill Isabel. I'm just kidding. We're playing the Snatch Game.
I was so confused. I'm like, wait, what?
I was ready.
God damn, all right. Bye, I guess.
This week, you'll actually choose a celebrity and impersonate them in an impromptu style game show. Hashtag Formuoli's Drag Race. I'll be back in a bit to check on you guys to see how you're coming along. Racers, start your engines and may the best drag queen win. Good luck.
I kind of don't like this excited look. It kind of looks like an eager bottom.
You're right.
Hello, are you enjoying the show so far? If you are and want to show your support, please check out our merch. The link is in the description below if you want to check it out. Anyway, back to the show.
So for today's main challenge, we will be playing the Snatch Game. It's truly iconic. Everybody knows the challenge. We all knew it was coming. I personally don't really do impersonations, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay, Brayden, I feel like we got on the wrong foot earlier this morning, so I just want to say I accept your apology.
It's a gag, really is. So Miss Brianna Coxville is accepting an apology from MAG's own that never happened. Like, Miss Thing really said, I accept your apology. Bitch, what apology? I really don't even know what they're fighting about. Alright. I mean, they're gonna go at it, but if you're going to forgive someone or accept someone's apology, you should really check to make sure that they apologized first. But Brianna's really living her fantasy, so I think she might think it actually happened. These girls, it's crazy.
And I just want to know more about what got you into drag, and I want to get to know you better. I feel like me and the audience don't really know who you are yet.
Yeah, sure. So, I actually found out about drag when I remember I was in 10th grade and I walked in on my older brother watching Drag Race, and he introduced me to it. It was the Evil Twins episode of season 10, which is like one of the worst episodes to start off with. Because it's so close to the end, and also it's just one of the worst episodes, period. But like I fell in love with it, specifically like Asia O'Hara, and that experience of having Drag Race from there on out helped me to like come into my identity and like be okay with who I am as a person. And so Drag Race has been like a big part of my life.
Quick question, how far away was season 10? That was just like, what, 2 years ago? So it's like very new to you?
Yeah, cause I'm a young child. I'm only 17. And so I found Drag Race like the summer after season 10 finished airing. And I just watched all the seasons.
Can I just say, I just love Sophie just watching us and just not talking.
So, like, Sophie, how did you get into drag?
Thank you for asking. I was just, walking past you guys and heard y'all talking and thought, I might just interject myself and see what's up. I started watching Drag Race when I was 14. So that was 4 years ago now. I don't remember what season that was, but I started watching it also actually because my brother watched it. And he was like, Soph, you'd love this. This is cool as shit. Look at these. And I like knew what drag was. And I was like, they're beautiful. And as like a 14-year-old, like I didn't have, and I only have brothers. I didn't really have anyone to look up to as far as like how to dress or like makeup and stuff like that. And I couldn't really relate to my brothers because, they're straight white men. And, that's just not how I roll. But it just really gave me a place to just smile. Like I saw these people being so happy with who they were and what they were doing. And just like working it so hard, even if they didn't look good, they would be working it at every moment. And I just fell in love with it. And I've been watching it ever since, and I can't stop for the life of me. God, I wish I could sometimes, because now I'm gonna have to watch 2 seasons at once. And I still haven't watched Drag Race Holland, and there's a lot of pressure on me right now to watch all that shit. But I'm going to, because it just makes me so happy, and I just love it.
Well, at least it makes you happy, I mean, like, I know, like, a lot of girls watch Drag Race and stuff, but I don't have a lot of girlfriends that keep up with the show like the gays do, so I think it's pretty cool that you do.
Well, thank you. How did you get into the show, Brandon?
So it's kind of a story. When I first came out, I was about 15, and I kind of had like a gender crisis. I come from a very small town in Texas, so being gay really wasn't a thing there. And so I was like, I kind of felt alone. So like, I was getting into makeup and stuff, for a bit. I thought that I was transgendered, but like me being like a full woman, that didn't feel like myself. And then that's when I came to terms what drag was, which did feel more myself. So in real life, I do drag and stuff, or at least I did. I'm on a break right now because I'm not a bearded queen, as you can tell. But Yeah, I got to learn more about drag, and I got into Drag Race, and it was just, the world just made more sense to me, and I've been watching it ever since season 5 came out, and then I rewatched the older seasons and stuff on Hulu. So it was just a great show, and I was just so glad that, a world like that is just out there for people like me, that just want to find themselves and be happy, and just kind of, find your true self.
That's so sweet. I love how we all have like wholesome stories. That makes me so happy.
I know, none of us are bitches about either.
Like, everyone's got a heart.
Sophie and Brianna both had really heartwarming stories, and it's nice to see that we all have a personal connection to the show deeper than just being fans of it. I know for me, that is kind of why I am as comfortable as I am with my identity as a queer person. And, I just want to potentially be that for somebody else. I think that's kind of the reason why I interact with the community so much, and the reason why I'm here.
Hello. Don't mind me, just keep doing what you're doing. Hi, Sophie.
Hello.
So how are you? How are you feeling?
I am doing well. I'm a little nervous, but we're just going in head first.
True. So who are you thinking of doing?
So I had this vision first of doing Miss Piggy because it would just be iconic and great. And I love the Muppets and I love all that kind of jazz. But I, for the life of me, can't do a Miss Piggy voice because Miss Piggy is voiced by a full-grown man. And I'm a dainty little woman. So that got cut off the list real quick. And I thought in the end, who's someone that I know I can give the same energy as? And I ended up thinking I would do Jenna Marbles.
Ooh, I love that.
Now, Jenna Marbles, an icon. I used to and still watch her videos because it's just good vibes,
100% same. I really wanted to have someone who's like happy and fun, and I thought she'd just be perfect.
Well, I can't wait to see it. Also, I have a question. What is your drag name? Because I know before you've said Sasquatch, and then we were saying stupid for a while.
Oh my god, I feel like this is gonna be like a brown cow moment. I've gone by many names over the years. I've gone by Sasquatch, Megalodon. I've gone by Pickle Spears, like Britney Spears. I believe at one point I said, you can call me anytime, which also kind of a cool drag name, just anytime, because you can call me anytime. So if I ever perform in drag somewhere, God help the children, baby, because I don't know what they'll call me. Girl, I'm a woman of many names. I've landed on Sophie just because that's my name. And it's very simple for me to answer to my name.
Okay, well, thank you, Sophie.
Thank you.
Hello, Emma Dezone.
Hello.
So, who are you thinking of doing for Snatch Game?
I am thinking of doing Marie Antoinette, but rather than giving you the normal regal queen side that you get to see of her, I am planning on playing her as a spoiled teenager, because that's kind of what she actually was.
Ooh, that's a very interesting choice. So, you were in the bottom last week. What are you planning on doing this week to change that?
Well, I'm just going to do my best to be really funny in the Snatch Game, and I'm hoping it works out. I think you're going to enjoy it.
Can I get a little impression of your Marie Antoinette?
Oh my gosh, you guys. So, I I was hanging out with the peasants and they were super mad about being poor and starving and whatever. But like I told them, have you just tried not starving? Like eat some cake or whatever, because that's what I do. But then they like totally chopped off my head. But like the doctors have glued it on and like they said it should be fine. And I don't think I can die now, which is kind of cool.
So when are you going to do Marie?
I mean, that kind of was Marie.
I would maybe revise, circle back, check your notes. But I can't wait to see it. Thank you, M.A. Dezone. Brianna!
Hi.
So I think I have an idea of who you're doing based on the shirt. Is it Paris Hilton?
It is the most iconic queen.
Yes, she really is. Why did you pick Paris?
Mostly because I don't have many people to compare it to on actual Snatch games other than Raven, and I'm pretty sure even a Brit could beat Raven at Snatch game. So I feel like even if I fail or pass as Paris Hilton, it will still be more iconic than Raven's. That's all I gotta say.
So you were in the top last week and won.
I did. Thank you for the win. It feels much deserved.
I mean, your looks were iconic.
Thank you. I like to think I'm an iconic person.
All right. What are you planning on doing this week to stay in the top?
Well, there's a lot of pressure this week. Now that there's only 3 queens, it's either if you're not winning this challenge, you're automatically in the bottom 2. So that's a lot of pressure right there.
Yeah, it is very down to the wire here, but you seem to be going in the right direction. Well, I'm very excited to see it. Thank you.
Bye.
One more thing, queens, before I go. For the runway, category is Drag Race Recreations. I'll see you soon, and good luck. Welcome to the Snatch Game! Allow me to introduce our contestants. Our first contestant is on the verge of a mental breakthrough. Please welcome Shamir.
Hi, Maya.
Our next contestant knows how to have a good time. Please welcome Holly Rancher.
Hey, yo.
Are you ready to meet our stars? First up, she's an entrepreneur and DJ. Paris Hilton is here.
It's such a pleasure being here, and can I just say, you just look so sexy.
Thank you. Our next contestant is the icon and legend of YouTube. Please welcome Jenna Marbles.
Hi, my name is Jenna. I'm 34 and I got a basketball game tomorrow.
And next is the queen of cakes herself, Marie Antoinette.
Hello, peasants.
All right, stars, are you ready to play the Snatch Game?
I am so nervous for the Snatch game, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be, and the best thing I can do right now is go out there and give it to them.
All right, I ask a question and you give an answer that you think will match our judges. Our first question is for Shamir. There's a new Animal Crossing island for drag queens that needs a name. What should it be called? We're gonna get some answers from our judges over here. Shamir, what do you say?
I think it should be called Tucking County.
Okay, let's see what our stars say. Paris Hilton, what say you?
I just wrote down so hot, because I think drag queens are just so hot.
Okay. Let's move on to Jenna Marbles.
Okay, so I don't know a ton about drag queens. I've put my boyfriend Julian in drag a couple times. I'm not great at it. Totally, like, kudos to you guys. You guys are great. But I just wrote down therapy. Because, like, I know we're all going through some stuff right now. I'm 34 and I wear wigs that I make myself on the internet. So I think we could all just use a little therapy every once in a while.
Marie Antoinette, what about you?
So I'm actually new to the whole 21st century thing, and I don't know a lot about drag queens, but from what I do know, they remind me of myself, and I do own everything. So I said Opulence Island.
I'm just hearing crickets. It's very one note, very basic. I don't know why he chose to do this character. I hear little puns about cake and heads, and they're just not landing. And I'm sorry, girl, but I think you're gonna have to prepare to lip sync for your life.
Let's move on down to Holly Rancher for our next question. Isabel is so bossy that when she blanks, she blanks. So it's a two-parter. Holly, what do you say?
Isabel is so bossy that when she's on bottom, she acts like a top.
Let's see what our celebrities have to say. Jenna Marbles.
Okay, I said that she's so bossy. Listen, we're all the same in the end. She may be bossy, but I feel like she might be a little bit like me. So I figured that when she gets stressed, she turns everything into a land shark. Cause lately I've been turning everything into a land shark. Listen, it's just, for some reason, it makes me so much happier. You see something, think of it with a fin. You're unstressed immediately. This is what I got my psychology degree for. I have a master's degree. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Jenna, how are your dogs doing?
Oh, I love my dog. Marbles and Kermit. Oh, they're just so great. But Kermit is so nervous all the time. He will never stop crying. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I'm like, have I traumatized you? He's so nervous. It's like he's got to take the bars exam tomorrow. I'm like, you're a dog, calm down.
That's good to hear. Not that Kermit is always stressed, but that they're doing good. Marie Antoinette, Isabel is so bossy that she blanks when she blanks.
So, Isabel is so bossy that when she gets her head chopped off, she adjusts the guillotine first. Am I right, ladies? Relatable content?
You're a fancy lady, huh?
I mean, I do like a little class, unlike some people on the panel, but that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I have sandals made out of hot glue.
Paris, I've been wondering, how rich are you?
I mean, I'm a businesswoman. Money is just always flowing. I am the #1 woman DJ in the world. I am an iconic queen. You know, I invented celebrity animals. This is my dog Pinky, and even her sits are rainbow. Can you believe how iconic that is?
Who knew?
I mean, sweetheart, you can call yourself a queen, but in reality, there's only one queen on this panel, and I think that's me.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
Oh, I mean, maybe if you weren't such an A and you know about history, you would get it because everybody knows who I am. But you do you, girl.
History just isn't so hot anymore. History is the past. I'm all about the future.
It's okay, Paris. I like your dog.
Thank you. I like your, what's the next question?
Okay, let's settle down, everyone. Bianca Del Rio is so hateful that instead of listening to a radio, she listens to a blank. Let's go to our judges. Shamir, what say you?
She listens to her Rolodex of hate, because it's baloney.
Baloney! All right, let's move on down to Marie.
Okay, so I don't really know who this Bianca person is or what a radio is, but I know that only someone hateful and a betrayer would listen to the voices of the starving peasants in the streets. It could not be me. Only someone who hates their fellow members of the upper class in the court would satisfy the demands of poor people. Thank you.
Have you had any cake recently?
I actually haven't had cake since I've been, reanimated and everything, but I do love a good banana cream pie. It's one of the perks of the 21st century. It's just banana cream pies everywhere. You find them in the bathrooms, out in alleys, everywhere.
All right, Paris Hilton, what say you?
I just wrote down she listens to me DJ, because everybody likes a good DJ. Would you like to hear a sample?
I would love to.
And that's all you get for now, sexy.
I gotta almost shed a tear.
Sophie, she's killing it. She's very intimidating right now.
Jenna. Bianca is so hateful that instead of listening to a radio, she listens to a blank.
I figured that she probably listened to someone else who's spewing a little bit of hate if she's so hateful. I said that she listens to my boyfriend Julian playing Elder Scrolls Online with me. Now I know I'm a little behind. No one plays Elder Scrolls Online anymore, but I still do. And when I do, and I'm doing something wrong, because I do it wrong a lot. I don't know what I'm doing. I walk into horses, I'll walk through tables. My boyfriend Julian, he just so hateful at me. Julian! I don't get it. I'm trying my best.
Sally is so dumb, instead of putting on a wig, she puts on a blank. Let's hear from Holly.
Sally is so dumb that when she goes to put on a wig, she puts on her shoes on her head instead.
Okay, let's see if we have any matches. Paris Hilton.
So, I don't know who the Sally girl is, but I heard the word dumb, which makes me think of Lindsay Lohan. So I just put fuck Lindsay Lohan to stupid Did I get it right?
Sadly not. Let's move on down to Jenna.
So, this Sally character seems like she could use a makeover. And as we all know, I am a beauty YouTuber, a beautuber, if you will. I've been getting into the beauty community recently. I thought that she would come down to Jenna's Ratchet Salon and get my custom done eyelash wig. Instead of that normal weave she was gonna put on, she put on an experience, baby. She may be dumb, but she's not stupid.
The eyelash wig. Marie, what say you?
Okay, so I'm like Sally. I'm a little dumb. I have a lot of wigs. But you know what I also have with my wigs is lots of cake. So I think this happened to me a few times. I just went to go put on a wig and I put a plate of cake on my head. I mean, that could happen to anybody. So I said a plate of cake. But that doesn't stay up there. It just doesn't. You try and walk and it falls off. Cake on the floor.
Don't you hate that?
The servants will clean it up. It's fine.
All right, Ross Matthews is so gay that he puts blank in his wine. Shamir, what do you say?
I say he puts glitter in his wine.
Ooh, to add a little spice. Jenna, what say you?
I think that Ross Matthews puts some vegan, gluten-free just that non-dairy kind of creamer in his wine. Because listen, I cook all my shit. It's vegan. It's gluten-free. My boyfriend Julian, he can't handle gluten. And I feel like that's it. That's like a lot of gay people, right? They can't handle their gluten. They're lactose intolerant. Like me too. I get it. I'm one of you. I'm an ally. So I feel like if you just want to switch it up, make that shit a mixed drink. Put some creamer in it. Why not? I'll drink anything. I'll drink sewer water. This is not a joke. This is a cry for help. I've drank sewer water. I'm very sick.
Let's go on down to Marie.
So I don't really understand this game, but I think I just got a point because I also put glitter.
It's a match.
It's a match.
Woo! That's a point for Shamir. Paris Hilton, what say you?
I didn't pay attention to the question whatsoever, but I do know who Ross Matthews is. And I gotta say, his voice is so fake. Yes, this is my fake voice as well. But he doesn't have the balls like I do to use his real voice. Would you like to hear my real voice?
Okay, yes, I would.
I'm Paris Hilton. I use my petite voice.
Oh my god, she on X Games, mother. Oh, wow.
Well, I'm hearing that time is up. And the winner of Snatch Game is Isabel. Say goodnight, stars.
That was so hot, guys.
Hell yeah. How's everyone feeling?
I feel like I did terrible. I feel like I'm probably gonna be in bottom two, so I'm gonna put everything I can into this runway look to just hopefully that would bring me to the top. I loved your Snatch Game. I don't know who this Jetta Marbies is, but I lived for it.
Well, thank you. I don't think you were that bad. I think it's just hard because, there's only 3 of us. And if you're not completely the top, you're the bottom.
See, I don't think there's a lot of pressure. I feel like if it was like the 4 of us in the beginning, I would have been at least safe.
I don't know. Nothing's a done deal yet.
I feel like I'm automatic bottom 2. I'm just prepared to lip sync. How do you feel, Brayden? How do you feel about being in bottom 2 again?
Oh my god! She said, sis, we're not playing. Oh my goodness. You killed her. She died.
She died.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know I was on mute. I've been talking this whole time.
Oh, I was like, she's DOA, baby.
I was like, she's still processing.
Yeah, I don't know how I got put on mute. But yeah, I think it could come down to the runways for any of us. I don't think any of us were like bad in Snatch Game.
I agree. I thought we all had some really funny things.
Yeah, we all had our moments.
Yeah, I feel like we all had like at least 1 or 2 good moments in there, I just feel like Sophie brought it more out there. I thought I had Paris Hilton like in the bag, but like once I actually got up there, I just kind of froze. Like I had more material planned. There was more stuff I wanted to do with Paris, but it just didn't end up happening.
Yeah,
and I felt so confident.
You get up there and you get nervous and you just really never know what's gonna happen till it happens.
I know, like I love improv as like Brianna, but like once you're actually a different character, it's just completely different.
Yeah, which I even like improv like as characters like that I make up or like that I'm doing for improv, but I don't really do impressions at all of like real people.
Marie as a teenager, but I didn't get the teenager vibe.
I mean, like I was trying to portray her as like the way she was, because she was a teenager. She died when she was 16.
So apparently we've been getting this, well, Marie, she's a teenager when she died. I want to give out the energy she gave when she died. Ooh, girl, she died when she was 37. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We missed the whole point. The point's over there. We're over here. And we're not even looking at it. I don't know how we got here. I don't know how we got to 16. Oh, child. Oh, no.
She got beheaded.
They really said.
Oh, is that why you were making all those head jokes? I didn't know that was like a joke or what.
Oh, no, yeah. Like, she got beheaded.
I know we all like went through the American school system, so we're all dumb, but like, whoa!
I did not learn about Marie Antoinette Grossi,
Yeah,
what her last name is, in school. Like, in school, my Spanish teacher didn't even know Spanish, low-key. And I had him for 2 years, and he fully only barely spoke English. So that just says a lot about my school.
Hello and welcome to the main stage of Formuoli's Drag Race. I am your host, Maya Formuoli. And I am joined by our judges, Shamir. How do you think our queens did in the Snatch Game?
Well, I feel truly they snatched my wig with the Snatch Game.
And Holly Rancher. How are you?
I'm pissing.
This week, we asked our queens to show us their comedy chops in Formuoli's first version of the Snatch Game. For the runway, the category is Night of 1,000 Drag Races. Your favorite look from any version of Drag Race. Racers, start your engines, and may the best drag queen win. First up is Brianna Coxville.
They tried to put her on the cover of Vogue, but her legs were too long.
I'm bringing in Naomi Smalls' realness. I'm giving you legs, I'm giving you looks, I'm giving you hot, I'm giving you sexy.
Kenny, you're supposed to comment too, by the way.
I know, I'm trying to think of something. I know what it is, I'm just trying to think. Straw. She's made of straw.
What? I'm sorry, that's not me.
She made of straw.
I'm just giving everything that the judges are asking for, and I hope that this puts me in the top of this week because I feel like I'm killing this look.
Children of the Corn Chowder.
Sophie.
I can tell she really used her noodle with this one.
I am giving you All Stars 4 Manila spaghetti dress. The dress that I'm so upset because it was the Rue Palooza, whatever, where they all had to lip sync, but Monet and Manila didn't have to lip sync, so I didn't get to see that dress in action really. But it grabbed everyone's attention immediately, even though you only saw it for that short amount of time. And I think that's one of the reasons I wanted to do it.
She's got oodles of noodles.
I love Manila Luzon so much. She's like one of my idols. And I really wanted to do this look justice.
Slurp, slurp, my dudes.
Aimé des Hommes.
Holy Mary, Mother of Drag.
So I chose Miss Sugar Cane's look because, you know, I just really related to Sugar on her season.
Ooh.
Wow.
When I was choosing looks, I said, I'm not going to give you one perfect recreation. I'm not even going to give you two. I'm going to give you 3 looks.
Ooh.
Oh, girl.
I'm walking down that runway. I've got bam, bam, bam. 3 perfect recreation looks. And I couldn't get the headpiece, but, you know, I'm making it work with some fun reactions that resemble the sun rays.
She's a saint and a sinner.
Hello, my top 3 queens. Now it's time for the judges' critiques. Starting with Brianna Coxville.
Hi.
So, Brianna, explain which look you're recreating today.
I kind of did my own take of Naomi Smalls' look. I think it's one of the most iconic on Drag Race. I really love it. So I kind of did like a more realistic Scarecrow look based off her look as well, which explains more of my face paint. Because she didn't actually have like the little Scarecrow markings, so.
It's very cute. I think all things considering, I mean, the fact that you're playing through a video game, I think it looks pretty similar. At first I was a little confused. I'm like, where's your hair? Why do you have boy hair? And then I remembered that Naomi had boy hair too. She had that short hair. So we're all good there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. At first, I thought basketball with the face paint, but then I got it.
Your Paris Hilton, I mean, it was better than Raven's, but it was still, you had a lot of opportunity to add more, like, that's hot, and, like, do that voice that she does. I mean, I do like that you added that reference to an interview she did where her voice was, she's like, oh, this isn't my real voice. That was good.
Would you like to hear my real voice?
But I feel like you really missed out on the opportunity to use that, like, that's hot.
Yeah, I know. I just froze up. I don't know. I just kind of got in my own head during Snatch Game. You know, it's just my first
No
time.
excuses, baby. No excuses.
Yeah.
Sophie.
Hi, guys.
Okay, I love this look. The minute you came out, I got it. I also love all of the details that are literally so accurate to Manila's look with the noodle placement and even the forks underneath the hat. Like, just stuff that you wouldn't even see. I'm obsessed.
Thank you so much.
I agree. It's a really good look. I mean, I would have liked maybe like curly hair because her hair in the actual look, it was curly and long. And this is just straight, but I don't know if you're able to do that here, like with the hat and curly hair. That would be my only critique, but I love you. I loved everything about this week. Your Jenna was on point.
Like, Julian!
I've been watching Jenna for years, and it is so spot on. Your references were so good. And I do think you talked a little bit too much. I mean, maybe that was just nerves, but it was spot on. It was so spot on.
Yeah, and I love how you interacted with the other queens.
And I love, like, I don't really watch Jenna Marbles like that, but I loved how you, like, made her funny and relatable, even though I don't know anything about her. And that's one of the main things I loved about your Snatch Game. So,
thank you so much. Yeah, I wrote down literally on a piece of paper, like that I have on my laptop, that says jokes over references. So I was like, you can make a reference, but you have to make it funny, girl.
Thank you, Sophie.
Thank you.
Aimé des Hommes.
Hi, judges.
Let's talk about this runway look. I'm obsessed.
Oh, thank you so much.
You really said, let's not do one look, let's triple that. I mean, just the amount of time that had to take.
It didn't actually take that long, but this was the runway I was most excited for because I knew everybody else was going to go for like one look. And I said, I'm not going to give you one, I'm going to give you 3. And they're all going to be exact recreations of what Suga wore on the runway.
That look, when I saw that, I mean, I was 8 months pregnant at the time, and I just cried. It was so beautiful when I saw it the first time. I mean, I cried at everything, but I really cried because that was just so beautiful. But I think you did a really good job recreating it. I mean, I know you weren't able to get the crown that she had.
Yeah, but I
would have tied it on, but it's not anyone's fault.
I wanted to do the like encouraging emote walking down the runway, so you kind of had that effect of like the light coming off the head.
But your snatch game, you could have just added. I mean, I think I was kind of bored a little bit, but I did like your attitude of like the peasants.
Hello, peasants.
And some of the stuff that you put in there, but more than anything, I'm like, you didn't even have a French accent, which could have like upped it up a level. But it just wasn't there.
Oh, je peux parler toujours en français si tu veux, mais je pense que c'est un peu plus compréhensible en anglais avec un accent américain.
Okay. Am I having a seizure?
Oh, I'm just fluent in French. Sorry. I'm bilingual.
Je suis un pomme.
See, you could have used that in your snatch game, or at least like little moments with it.
I could have, but I didn't want to take that risk because I wanted to play it safe because I didn't want to have like misunderstandings because I know that's so common over Zoom already. I didn't want to throw in like an accent or a completely different language in there and maybe have some of the jokes missed.
Your Marie has some funny moments. You know, it's hard to do a historical character in general since not everyone's going to know who it is. It's almost like the jokes have to be for everyone and almost explain the character, so it's a lot just talking about it. But you did do it in some ways, like we know she was beheaded, but it still just missed the mark.
Okay.
Thank you, Aimé Desom. I think we've heard enough. While you queens untuck backstage, the judges and I will deliberate. Okay, just between us besties. What do we think of Brianna Coxville?
Her recreation of Naomi's outfit was pretty spot on, but like you said, her face kind of looked like a basketball. But that's really nothing we can do about that because, you know, there are limitations to, you know, as it being Animal Crossing, so.
At first, I didn't know what it was. It just completely left my mind, but then once you said straw, I was like, oh, it all came back.
It's made of straw.
I think, like, the essence of it is really good. Execution, not so much.
I think she really missed the mark on Paris.
I just wrote down so hot because I think drag queens are just so hot.
I mean, of course, like I said, she did better than Raven, but she could have just gone above and beyond.
Yeah, it felt very one note.
I felt like it was Brandon talking.
Shamir, what did you think?
Yeah, just basically what y'all was saying. She missed the mark on Paris. But like, I don't know, because of course Paris says that's hot a lot. Like, dad owns the hotel. But I didn't want her just be one note and say that the entire time. You get what I'm saying?
How about Sophie?
She blows me away every week.
Every week.
Oh my god, she on X Games, mother. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't want to be like, oh, she's the winner of everything, but she's just so good.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And this, I mean, like I said, I would have liked to have like curly hair because Manila's hair was wavy and curly. Hers, I don't know the limits of it. Maybe it looks straight because she has a hat on or something.
Okay, I'm gonna Ross Matthews you real quick and disagree with you because I feel like she did great, like 100%. Like the challenge wasn't a 1-for-1 recreation.
Okay.
It was more like an inspiration,
Okay.
not a recreation. If you get what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I'm glad that she did that. Like the hat, the sauce on the top of the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, the attention to details with those forks. I'm not over it. Those forks underneath the hat, like just so above and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly.
Her snatch game was spot on. Even to the point of her interacting with the other queens and just having that quick wit.
You're a fancy lady, huh?
And she was the only one that was interacting. And I love that.
Well,
like, I mean, like organically reacting.
Paris and Marie had a moment. No.
There's only one queen on this panel, and I think that's me.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
Ooh, that was so shady. I was like, is there gonna be a fight? Like, what is going on?
I love it.
I know, there's like tension between them and I can't tell if it's real or like what's going on, but I'm here for it.
Totally. Speaking of Aimé des Hommes, let's talk about how iconic that runway was.
I was a little bit confused by her runway, actually. Okay, so the last look, she was doing Sugar Cane, right?
Yeah.
Well, to me, it looks like Aja's Lady Gaga look from season 9.
Oh, a little bit.
And that's what I thought it was.
But did you notice the 3-in-1 she did? Like she kept transforming.
That's what I love about her. She does transformations. She doesn't come with just one look. She did that last week. Which she goes above and beyond in that aspect. You know, we asked for 1 and she gives us 7.
Yes.
Her snatch game was boring. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I didn't get Marie Antoinette at all.
Yeah, she spent most of her time explaining, and I'm just like, where are the jokes?
Where are the jokes?
Honestly, but like she could have done a French accent.
Yeah. Well,
I don't understand the teenager thing.
So Marie Antoinette was killed. She was beheaded when she was 16.
I don't even know if that's true.
I didn't even know who she was. I just knew Detox did her on All Stars 2.
Oh my god.
Marie Antoinette died when she was 37.
Oh, really?
She was born in 1755. She died in 1793. So I don't know where the teenager thing came from.
She said she died when she was 16.
Someone didn't do their research.
Oh my. She wasn't buried for another 30 years. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I get what she was trying to say. Like, she didn't want to do an accent because it's hard to understand over Zoom. Anyways, I mean, I appreciate that, but it would have added a little bit of spice.
And she could have done the like exaggerated French accent like they did when Detox did it.
Mm-hmm.
We could start a revolution.
Exactly. Silence. I've made my decision. Bring back my queens. Welcome back. I've made some decisions. Sophie, your Jenna lost her marbles. Congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge.
I literally, oh my god. I want to say I can't believe it. It was a goal for me not only to be on an iteration of Drag Race, not only to be on an iteration of Snatch Game, but to win Snatch Game. I'm like overjoyed. I'm so happy.
You've won a jukebox. You may go to the back of the stage. Brianna. Emma. I'm sorry, my dears, but you were both up for elimination.
It feels awful to be in the bottom 2 again, but I am the queen of lip syncing as far as the season goes, and I don't plan on going home that easily.
Prior to tonight, you were asked to prepare a lip sync performance to the song Disco by KK Slider. Queens, this is your last chance to impress me and save yourself from elimination. The time has come for you to lip sync for your life. Good luck, and don't fuck it up. Woo! Queens, I have made my decision. Brianna, Shantae, you stay.
Yes, thank you so much for the opportunity, and I promise I won't mess up again.
You may go to the back of the stage. Emma Desome. Shantae, you stay.
What?
We're having a top 3.
Thank you, judges.
My top 3. Next is the finale. So you watching at home, let us know, are you team Brianna, team Sophie, or team Emma Desome? Comment below. Now queens, always remember, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here?
Amen.
Amen. Now let the music play. Next time on Formuoli's Drag Race. Y'all ready to sing?
I am very surprised that Brayden is still here